Hi, this is Alexa. I'm here today to teach you another recover class. I hope you're all doing well and feeling good. You will need some form of a yoga strap if you have a strap, or you can get a belt, you can use a towel, or one of those rubber exercise bands if it's relatively strong. We're going to be using that a little bit later, and you might want to put it up toward the front of your mat so you can reach it. So pause the video here and go get your strap and come back. So we're going to start out lying down in Shavasana pose. So you can bring your back down, bring your shoulder blades toward each other. Put a little space between your thighs and let the feet roll to the outside. And put a little space between your arms and your body. And turn your palms up. Close your eyes. And just to make sure you're not feeling any tension in the body, we'll just run through the body really quickly, tensing and releasing the muscles. So flex the feet and inhale. And then exhale, release the feet. Inhale, flex the feet and the calves and the thighs, press them into the floor. And exhale, release the legs and the feet. Inhale, flex the feet, the calves, the thighs, the arms, press them into the floor. Make fists out of your hands and exhale, release your arms and your legs. Inhale, flex your feet, your legs, your thighs, your butt, your arms, your shoulders, and exhale, release your whole body. Last one, flex the feet, the legs, arms, shoulders, face, squeeze your eyes together, maybe grit your teeth, and exhale, release your whole body, your legs, your arms, your face. And you're going to begin to breathe through your nose, focusing on the breath, relaxing your throat, your jaw, leaving a little space between your teeth, allowing your cheeks to relax, releasing your forehead, your eyebrows, the entire scalp, all the muscles around your eyes, allowing the eyeballs to just relax into the eye sockets. Bringing your awareness down into your heart space, listening to the sound of your breath, feeling the back of your body on the mat as it begins to relax more and more. Each exhale, allowing the arms and legs to become softer, heavier, completely letting go of all effort. Listening to the sound of the inhale and the exhale. Maybe leaving a little pause between the inhale and the exhale. Noticing that quiet space in between. Noticing that quiet space is your natural state of being within. And so we'll take a few more breaths here in silence. And at the end of your next exhale, taking a moment to notice the state of your mind, the state of your body. what it feels like to be in the present moment without thoughts of the past or the future. Keeping that awareness throughout the rest of the practice, allowing your breath to initiate the movements, always staying connected to the inhale and the exhale, allowing it to be as long and luxurious as possible. So taking an inhale and bringing the breath down the arms and legs and beginning to move your fingers and toes around, straightening your ankles and wrists, just a few times in each direction. And from here, bringing your legs together, stretching your fingers and toes away from each other. Exhaling, bringing your knees into your chest, making some small circles with your knees. 3 times in each direction, feeling how the sacrum is massaged on the mat. Coming back to center, bringing both feet down. Taking your right foot into your hand. Taking a half happy baby. You can hold the ankle or the thigh as well. And you can either keep this knee bent or straighten the leg out. Listen to your body. It will tell you what it likes. And you can keep your eyes open or closed for this part. So taking 2 more breaths here. Deep inhale. And exhale. 1 more deep inhale. Slow exhale. Hugging your right knee into your chest briefly. Bringing the left knee in. Dropping the right foot down. Taking the half happy baby on the left side. You can keep the knee bent and straighten the leg out. Taking 3 breaths here. Deep inhale. Slow exhale. Deep inhale. Longer exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Hugging the left knee in. Bringing the right knee in. Rocking from side to side. Coming back to center. Bringing both feet down to the mat, hip distance apart. Walking the heels close to your butt. Bringing your arms down by your side with the palms down. You can have them right alongside the body. We're just going to do some rolling bridge poses. We'll start from the tailbone and lift each vertebrae of the spine off the mat as you move up on the inhale. So, inhaling, lifting up, rolling all the way up as high as you can. Lift the heels. Exhale. Roll that down 1 vertebrae at a time. See if you can feel the whole back as you come down. Drop the heels back down. Inhale. Lifting from the tailbone, lifting the hips all the way up. Exhale. Rolling back down to the floor. Feet drop down. Last one. Inhale. Starting from the tailbone, lift up. Heels come up. Exhale. Roll back and down. Walk your feet out a little bit wider than the hips and just windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And once you've done that a few times, you'll just come back to center. Walk the feet in. This is where you're going to use your strap. So take the strap, unroll it, or a towel. Take the the strap in both hands. You're going to bring it around the ball of the right foot. Take an inhale, straighten the right leg out. Curl the toes toward your face. Press the heel up. Connecting through your breath. So breathing down the back of the right leg. And as you exhale, see if you can relax and bring the leg a little bit closer toward the direction of the top of your head. Now, if you'd like, you can straighten the left leg out as well. That's going to be a little more intense, but listen to your body. You're going to take a few more breaths here, breathing up the back of the right leg. Exhaling, seeing what you can let go of. And one more deep inhale. And exhale, open the toes. Now, taking the strap into your right hand, you're going to take your left hand, put it on the front of the hip, just to give it a little grounding and keep it anchored to the mat. We'll take an inhale here, and as you exhale, bring that right leg out to the side. Curl the toes toward your face. Keep that arm a little tension to keep the right leg moving up toward the right shoulder. And you'll feel it in the inside of the right thigh. You can even turn the toes out. And take an inhale. And exhale. One more of those. Take an inhale. Exhale. See if it goes deeper on its own. On your next inhale, come back up to center. You're going to change the strap into your left hand. You're going to take your right arm, bring it straight out from the shoulder with the palm down. Inhale here, and as you exhale, bring the right leg across your body, keeping both shoulder blades on the mat. Keep that right leg moving up toward the left shoulder. You'll feel it all the way down the side of the right leg. So deep inhale 3 times, and exhale. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale for 2, and exhale. Inhale for 3, and exhale. Inhale, bringing the right leg up to center. Exhale, bringing the knee into your chest, taking the strap off. Go ahead, straighten the right leg out, shake the legs out briefly. Walk both feet back to bend knees, feet on the floor. You're going to take the strap, put it on the left foot, follow the foot, take an inhale, straighten the left leg out, curl the toes toward your face. And you can stay like this with a bent right knee, or you can straighten the right leg out. Either way, take an inhale here, and exhale. Inhale for 2, and exhale, open the toes if you've stopped doing it. Inhale for 3, and exhale. So from here, take the strap into your left hand, put your right hand on the front of the hip just to give it a little grounding. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring the left leg out to the side. The straighter your arm is, the easier this is. The straighter your left arm is, that is. Take a deep inhale down the inside of the left thigh. Maybe you can turn the left toes a little bit out toward the floor. And exhale. 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Bring the left leg back to center. Put the strap in your right hand. Left arm comes straight out from the shoulder with the palm down. Inhale here, exhale. Left leg comes across the body. Inhale for 1. And exhale, see what you can let go of. Inhale for 2. And exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale all the way up. Inhale, lift the left leg back to center. Exhale, bend the left knee, take the strap off. You can put the strap to the side, bring both knees into your chest. We're just going to rock and roll forward and back 3 times. Coming up to center, come to balance. Hold the back of the thighs if you'd like. Open the toes, Pranavasana, bow pose. Or open the palms up, lift the heart up. 2 more breaths here, inhale. And exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Bring your feet down on the floor, cross the left leg over the right. Hug your knees into your chest. Sit up straight, maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Now we're going to come down onto our belly, so we're just going to shift the legs around to the side. And come straight down. Bringing the hands under the shoulder joints. Keeping your legs together, tops of the feet. Toes are untucked, forehead's on the mat. We're just going to roll ourselves up and down. And you can go as high as you like. You can go up into a low cobra, or you can look a little higher. So the option is up to you. Take an inhale. Lift the forehead away from the floor. Lift the crown of the head. Open the chest. Thank you. Exhale, roll back down. So the idea is to find that flow where we feel each part of the spine as we inhale and lift up. And exhale, roll back down. 1 more like that. Inhale, rolling up. Elbows into the body if you come up high. Exhale, roll back down. Now from there, walk up onto the elbows. Onto the palms, elbows are under the shoulders. We're in the Sphinx pose. And all you need to do here is pull the forearms and the hands toward your body so the heart begins to lift forward and the shoulder blades come toward each other. You'll feel it in the mid-back. Take a deep inhale and exhale. 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Bend the elbows out to the side, put one hand on top of the other, put your forehead on the back of your hand, and wiggle your hips from side to side, just releasing any tension in the low back. And then coming up, you're going to bring the right leg, the right knee bent up to the side, and you're going to turn onto your left ear and take 3 breaths here. Just lying on that. This is actually doing what we want it to do without any effort. So just allow the whole body to relax down. Taking long and slow inhales, that's the only effort you need to make here. The rest of it will just happen. On your next inhale, lift your head up. Bring your gaze to the front again. Straighten the right leg out. We'll go to the other side. Left knee comes up. The right ear comes down to the mat. Take 3 breaths here. Allowing the body to be heavy and supported by the earth. At the end of your third exhale, inhale, bring the head up. Straighten the left leg out. Walk your hands underneath your shoulder joints. On your inhale, press up to hands and knees. And exhale, walk back to child's pose. Allowing the thighs to be under the ribs and under the belly. Bending your elbows out to the side, resting on your forehead. If your forehead is kind of hanging in space, you can put one hand on top of the other and put your forehead in the back of your hands. Or if it's a little higher, you can make 2 fists and let your forehead rest there. So wherever you are, just allow the whole body to relax down and allow the breath to move down the back of the body, down the sides of the spine. Hips to heels if you can. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, you're going to walk up onto your elbows, bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. We're just going to do a little opening for this part of the low back and the back body. So we'll take an inhale here, and as you exhale, you're going to walk your arms over to the right side, bring the elbows down, keep them as even as you can. It's okay if they're a little uneven though. Keeping the right elbow on the floor, walk the left fingertips out until the left arm is straight and lifted off the floor. Keeping the left sit bone in contact with the left heel, breathe down the left side of your body all the way down to your left sit bone. Deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. One more deep inhale. Biggest exhale out of the 3. Inhale, walk back to center. Exhale, walk over to the left side. Elbows come down, left elbow stays on the mat. Walk the right fingertips out until the right arm is straight. Keep the right sit bone in contact with the right heel. Take an inhale down the right side of the body. Exhale. See what you can let go of. Notice that part of the body. Notice the look back. Take an inhale. Right side of the body. And exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, walk back to center. Walk up onto the hands and knees. Bring the hands shoulder distance apart. Bring the knees hip distance apart. We'll do a few cat-cows here, just because it feels good. Take an inhale, tuck the toes, lift your heart, look up. Untuck the toes, round the back, press into the hands and the feet. Inhale, tuck the toes, open the heart, you're still pressing into your hands. Exhale, untuck the toes, round your back. Last one, inhale, tuck the toes into your cow, looking up. Exhale, into your cat. Do a little free form movement here, maybe rocking from side to side, or maybe you roll back into the hips, or you let the head drop down, you move the shoulders around. So any of these things, this is really, there's no right or wrong. When you do this, you just allow yourself to feel the parts of your body that need some space. So taking one more inhale and exhale. On your inhale, coming back to that tabletop position, walking the hands forward a little bit. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, just drop your heart down, keep the hips in the air. Just open up the shoulders a little bit. This is Anahata Asana, heart chakra pose. And inhale, coming up. We'll do two more. Exhale, drop the heart down, keep the hips up. Last one, inhale, coming up. Exhale, the heart opens. On your next inhale, coming back up onto the hands and knees. Walk the hands back a little bit. We're just going to do some modified sun salutations, which will basically just be lowering down to the floor and back to child's pose. So just putting some suppleness in the spine. Take an inhale, come forward. You can stay on the knees. Exhale, lower yourself down to the floor. Take an inhale, lift the heart up. You can come up a little higher if you like. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up to hands and knees. Exhale, come back to child's pose. We won't stay here. Two more like that. Inhale, walk forward onto the hands. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, wherever you want to be. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up to hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. Last one. Inhale, walk forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up and open the heart. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Take a deep inhale here and stay. Exhale and sigh out of your mouth. Inhale, coming up onto the hands and knees. Exhale, bringing the right leg straight out from the hip. Now you can roll the right inner thigh up so the hips stay even. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee to nose. So, on your next inhale, you're going to reach that back. You're going to cross the right leg behind the left and walk yourself back as far as you can, just pressing the hips back. It's a bit of a hip opener. Take an inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Just imagine that you're sticking your butt out. That's what works with this. And exhale. Good. Inhale. So come forward. You're going to uncross that leg, bring it out to straight again, and then exhale. Bring the right knee down. Just make some hip circles. 3 in one direction. And then coming back to that tabletop. Let me fix my shirt. Straighten the left leg out on the inhale. Flex the foot, turn the left inner thigh up. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, pull the belly in, press into your hands. Inhale, stretch it out straight, nice and long. Exhale, knee to nose, pressing into the hands. Inhale, last one. Exhale, knee to nose. Good. Inhale, bring it all the way out. You're going to cross it behind the right leg. You're going to walk yourself back and press back, bringing your sit bones toward your heels as much as you can. So again, allowing the hips to open, breathing into the resistant spots, seeing what they feel like, feeling your body. Good. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come forward. Uncross the leg, straighten it out, nice and long. Exhale, bring it down. And so we'll do one more little hip opener while we're here. Take an inhale, bring the right leg out. And as you exhale, just bring the right knee forward toward the right wrist. So this is kind of like a half pigeon, but it's not so, not quite as intense. That's the word I was looking for. So the foot can just be under your left hip or somewhere thereabout. You can walk down onto your elbows, and this might be where you want to stay. And you can stay right here. This is perfectly fine. You can even bring your elbows here and actually let your forehead rest on your hands. If you want to go further, you can go ahead and bring your forehead down here. Now, the way you can adjust this, you can make it stronger. You can scoot the left leg back, or you can start to walk the right foot a little closer to the front of the mat. But that's your option if you want to feel it. So, with whichever one of those you pick, just stay here. Allow the body to be heavy. Let the weight of your body do the work, and just breathe into the right hip. You can also turn the left hip down, and that will also bring a different sensation. So you choose the level of sensation that you'd like to experience. So take one more deep inhale here. Exhale all the way out. On your next inhale, walk up onto your hands. And you're just going to scoot in the left knee first, and then bring the right leg back so you come back into that tabletop position. And on the next one, you're going to inhale, bring the left knee out, and bring the left knee behind the left wrist, scoot back the knee, couple scoots, and you can stay here on the elbows. You do this one. Or take an inhale, and as you exhale, bring your forehead down. Again, adjust the pose by either moving the right leg back or moving the left foot closer to the front of the mat. So find the sensation, wiggle around. Bring your ribs inside of the left thigh. Breathe into the left hip. Breathe into the left hip in the places where you may feel resistance. Imagine that you're breathing into the muscle fibers of those gluteus muscles, the gluteus maximus and the gluteus minimus, which, are right here. They're very strong, very big muscles. So you're bringing space into the body there, and space is peace in the body. So we're going to take one more deep inhale. One more super slow exhale. And the next inhale, walk up onto the elbows. You're going to walk up onto the hands. You can scoot that right knee forward. And then bring the left knee back. And you're going to make those little hip circles in the other direction, because we did them once on the other side. And just let that feel good. Come back to center. Shift over onto the right hip. You're going to swing the legs forward. So we've done this almost this entire class without getting on our feet. Isn't that nice? So move the gluteus muscle out of the way. And we're going to keep the left leg straight and it's pointing right to the front of the mat. And we're going to bring the right foot on the inside of the thigh. Now, take that left foot and walk it out. So it's a bit more of a diagonal. And from here, we'll turn toward the left thigh. You're going to center your chest or your heart over the left thigh. You're going to walk your left hand behind you and inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, reaching forward, you can let the right hand grab the shin or the ankle or the foot. And turn that right shoulder and right rib down so they become even with the left rib and the left shoulder. And then you can bring the left hand forward to either hold the shin, the ankle, or the foot. Now you'll notice as you press the right sit bone down into the mat, that you'll get a lot of sensation in the right back side of the body. So breathe down the back side of the body, down to the right sit bone. Make some space with the breath. It's your best tool for that. Take 2 more breaths. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. 1 more deep inhale. Big one. Exhale. Releasing the foot, walk yourself up. You're going to bring the left hand on the inside of the left leg. And you can either rest on the palm. If you're a more flexible person, you can put your elbow on the mat. And from here, you turn the right palm up, take an inhale. And as you exhale, reach toward the right foot, getting that long right side body. Take an inhale, turn your heart up toward the ceiling. And then exhale, reach. 1 more deep inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale, come back up and let your back say, thank you. Coming to the other side. Bringing the left foot in. Straightening the right leg out. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, reaching for the inside of the foot or ankle. Turning the left arm down to come even with the right rib and shoulder. Bring the right hand forward. Keeping the left rib turned down. Breathe down the left back side of the body here. Down to the left sit bone. Deep inhale here. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Walking up. On the inhale, bring your right hand on the inside of your elbow, either one. Turn the left palm up, inhale. Exhale, reach with the left fingertips. Take an inhale, turn the heart up toward the ceiling, look up. Exhale, reach. Inhale once more. And exhale, reach. Inhale. Coming back up to sit. Go ahead and turn to face the front of the mat. And we'll do 1 little twist. So take an inhale. Reach your fingertips forward to come down. Exhale, roll all the way down to the mat. Bring your arms straight out from the shoulders in a little T. Take an inhale, lift the hips away. Shift them over to the right 2 inches. Bring the knees into the chest. Exhale the knees over to the left side. Look at your right hand. You can hold your your right thigh with your left hand. Take a moment. 3 breaths, keeping the shoulder blades on the mat. If your knees don't come down to the other side, that's okay if you're just kind of hanging out. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Turn your head from side to side. Just allowing the neck to release. On your inhale, bring your gaze up to the ceiling. Release the leg. Shift the legs back to center. Bring the hips in the center line. Lift up. Shift over to the left side 2 inches. Knees into the chest. Exhale. Knees go to the right. Right hand outside of the left thigh. Look at your left hand. 3 breaths. Deep inhale. And exhale. Let your body settle down, down, down. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more deep inhale. Longest exhale ever in the history of humanity. On your next inhale, turn the gaze from side to side. Just a few times. Slowly as you like. Good. On your next inhale, bring the gaze up. Take the hand off. Shift back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Scoot to the knees to the forehead as you take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, release the whole thing out for Shavasana. Again, space between the thighs, space next to the arms. If you want to go blanket, cover yourself up with a blanket. Walk your shoulder blades toward each other. Close your eyes. Space between the teeth, tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Relaxed forehead and scalp. Muscles around the eyes release. Heart space focus. Listening to your breath. Let it all go. Releasing even the breath. Allowing the breath to breathe you. You can stay here as long as you like. You can even pause the video and stay here for 30 minutes if you want. staying here if you like. Bringing your breath down your arms and legs, moving your fingers and toes around. Circle the ankles and wrists if you'd like. On an inhale, bringing the arms and legs together, just stretching your fingers and toes. Exhaling, bringing your knees into your chest, rolling over to your right or left side, whichever you prefer. Supporting the head and neck with the arm closest to the floor. Bringing the knees up to the level of your navel. Taking a moment to take a breath here, leaving all that needs to be let go here, so that when we come up and move forward into our lives, we've let go of all that's not necessary to carry with us. On an inhale, pressing into whatever hand is on the top, rolling yourself up, one vertebrae at a time, coming to a comfortable cross-legged seat. Taking your left hand to your heart, bringing your right hand on top of that. Taking a moment to thank your body, thank yourself for showing up. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, bow your head towards your heart, acknowledging the teacher that's within you. Namaste. Always recognizing and honoring the light within you, and then recognizing and honoring it in others. Namaste.